it's Katie here from the YouTube channel The Scrappy Sisters, and I'm up on the Kitaholic Kits YouTube channel today with a quick DIY embellishment video. So I know these don't look like much, but I'm going to make these really cute little flowers, and then hopefully at the end I will show you how I'm going to use them in a layout using the June kits from Kitaholic Kits. I get the, what do I get? I get the main kit, the pocket page kit, and the embellishment kit. So these pieces of paper are all from the main kit, and I'm going to show you how super simple these little flowers are, but also then how effective they can look on a layout. Now, some of you may think, if you are already a subscriber to Kitaholic Kits, that the June kits were quite kind of boy themed and very, I guess, a little bit more masculine than past kits have been, which were awesome. They had a lot of these blues and yellows and these multicoloreds, you know, some black stars, some papers from the Cocoa Vanilla Studio You Rock collection, maybe? I could be wrong. But I've done quite a more, I guess, girly layout, you would say, that I want to use these flowers on. So I thought I'd show you how, don't just think you're stuck in one particular theme when you get the kits. They're so versatile, you can really use them for anything. So I'm going to explain how to make these really quickly, and then I'll put you on fast forward because you don't really need to see me make, you know, all of these in real time. So I've started off with a square. I actually don't know how big this is. Let me just measure. It's 2 1/4 by 2 1/4, the small squares, and the large squares are 3 by 3. Now, it doesn't really matter. It can really be whatever size you want it to be for your project. So all you have to do is turn these squares into circles just with your scissors. Just freehand it. Don't worry about it being perfect. My sister, if any of you watch our YouTube channel, The Scrappy Sisters, she'll kill me for saying that because she likes everything to be exactly perfect. But these, they don't have to be. So just roughly cut these into a circle-ish shape, like so. Don't need this. Get rid of my rubbish while I've got it. And then you want to turn it into, I don't know what exactly this shape is called, but you know when you swirl it into the center like that? I'll just show you. So you just, I don't know, when you're a kid, did you ever try and peel your apple peel off in one go? Yeah, it's like that. That's what you're trying to do. So, just like that. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. So, looks like this. And then at this end, I actually found it easier when I was making my practice ones just to trim the little pointy end off, but it really doesn't matter, you can still do it without. And then all you do is roll it like so, all the way round. La-di-da. Roll, roll, roll. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. You're just making an embellishment. It's good for it to be imperfect. Also, this finger has to stick out like this. And if you could see me and not just my hands, you also stick your tongue out. Essential when making DIY embellishments. So then this, let it go, and it twirls. And because you left this little flap, that's the inside of the circle, it kind of creates a base for the flower to sit on, so it'll give you something to be able to glue onto. So that's that one. And to make the smaller ones, you do exactly the same thing. So also important to decide which color you want facing up, and so make sure you roll it with the color that you want facing up. So I rolled it with the yellow facing up, and you can see more of the yellow. Now this one had the grey and white stripe on the back, so it's a very bland color anyway, so it'll be interesting to see what this one looks like. Haven't done one before, and given that there's black on the back, we'll give it a whirl. So again, I just trim off the little pointy bit because I find it a bit easier. and you just start rolling. Roll, 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 roll. Roll, roll. There needs to be some kind of rolling paper song, but I'm not a very good singer, so probably lucky that there isn't. And then when you let it go, it just unravels a little, and that's that one. Very cute. So I'm going to put you on fast forward while I make a few more, and then I'll check back in at the end and show you how I've used them on a layout to embellish my layout. Okay, as you can see, I have created all of these little flowers. So a couple of different sizes, some of the smaller ones and larger ones, and I'm going to go and stick them down on my layout, and I will come back and show you how I incorporated them into a layout, so you can see kind of how, yeah, I have made DIY embellishments and used them in a project. So I will be right back. Okay everyone, I am back to show you how I used the flowers that I just made on this layout. So I've used the June kits, as you can see. I did add two things technically from my stash. One, excuse my reaching, is the gold Heidi Swap Colour Shine, and the other was a Kaisercraft Mist in turquoise. So I did use both of those from my stash, but otherwise everything else is from the kits. So I'll give you a bit of a close-up, but this is how it looks. Those of you who know me know I scrapped 9x12. If you haven't already realised, this piece of pattern paper, block piece of pattern paper, features predominantly on most of my layouts, and that is actually just because I like the way that looks. And apologies in advance for the shadows. It is 9:30 at night, but I can't film during the day because I work, unfortunately, and I wanted to get this done so that there would be a video for you guys. So I'll give you a bit of a close-up so you can see the flowers. Now I'll explain to you in a minute how I stuck those on because they were a little tricky. Also for these Dusty Attic chipboard pieces, is that what they're called? Let me check. These ones anyway came in this pack. I just coloured mine in with the Heidi Swap Colour Shine in gold. I was going to leave it just in the kind of cardboard colour, and that would have looked fine, but I decided I wanted gold. So there are my clusters. Now, how I actually stuck these down was I just used some glue dots, and I put one in the centre of the flower to hold the middle bit together, and then one on the base just to get to the layout. So there's still a bit of movement in there, but that's okay because, you know, you want some, what do you call it, texture, dimension. Do I sound like a real scrapbooker? So yeah, this is how I used my DIY flowers on the layout, and how I used the June Kitaholic Kits to create, I guess, kind of feminine layout. By the way, FYI, this one here, that's me. That's me. I was cute. Sorry, the photo is slightly blurry because, you know, it's a photo of a photo. Yeah, and that's Jess, for anyone that knows her, my sister. And that's my mum, Dorothy. She's awesome. Hi, Mum. She does watch these videos as well. And I've got my fingers covered in ink. So, here's the finished layout with the DIY flowers. They were super, super simple. And I think, you know what? I think I might make them again. I think they're really effective on this layout. So, I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.